Hello. Morning. Free gaming. Yes. Okay. Boom. 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 Let me hear you say wayo. Okay. Alright, what am I doing today? I'm going to fix all of my past mistakes today. That's what I'm going to do. Another day, another ad. So it goes in 2025. So it goes. I think today's the day that I should fix my velocity processor. I think I should just get that fixed and settled. Let's see if we can commit what I have here. I think this is just making the inventory. I think this is just, we're going to call this, make inventory, change inventory component to TUweak object. Pointer. Okay. Yeah, but let's fix the velocity processor today. I'm fixing all my past mistakes, and we're going to get that done in a single stream. Welcome in, enter username here. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Okay, so velocity processor. I am going to need to, so what, first of all, what did I change? Like, the only thing I changed is moving this section into here. That's the only thing that changed about the velocity processor that broke it in it. But I guess we're gonna need to test this in the actual level, because I need him to like walk along a slope. So we're gonna do that, I guess. What we're doing. Okay. Spawner. Did you actually generate anything? There we go. Now it did. Okay. Pause it. Did your game use procedural generation? Yep. Yeah, this is all procedurally generated. There it is. Complete with underground caves and whatnot. Yeah, yes it does. Yes, it does. Okay, visual loggers. So I need this guy to like, hang on. First of all, I need you to move. Can you please start moving? There we go. Okay. That should be good enough to get a beat on what's happening here. Okay, so first of all, we're not getting, I don't think, any of the traces that I'm expecting. So first of all, is he affected by gravity? Maybe that's the issue. And that is on velocity, transform. He is not affected by gravity. Okay, let's restart. That might just be the issue. That might be the only fix today. Try a different seed. So how about your game? Didn't need that much space, right? What do you mean didn't need that much space? As in like the game's like size on disk? I mean, I have no idea. I haven't really like packaged it or anything. But if you're asking about the game world is quite large. But I mean, the assets and stuff, those all still take up considerable space. I got like fuzzies on my nose. Yeah, on disk. Yeah, I have no idea what that number is right now. Okay, he's kind of stuck. Can I get a new one, please? I'd like to return this one. Okay, there's our new one. Oh, he's actually working now. Okay, that was the only issue. All right, we fixed it, chat. Yeah. Boomer programmer, washed up coder figures out checkbox that fixes everything. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice, easy fix. All right, I guess that's it for the stream today. That lasted only 6 minutes. I'm kidding. We're gonna do some more here. Do you have all your colonist handler stuff? Let's see if you can, like, store and whatnot. Join my colony. Great. Now get to work and find things to do. He takes a while to pick things up. He used to pick them up instantly. Huh. Is he taking it back to the storage? I think he is. I think he is. Nice. He's a little bit slower with everything though, which is weird considering that the processors actually run more now. Draconin, good morning, my dude. I mean to ask, how bad was it to Vertex animate those NPCs? I know there's a newish plugin for the Vertex animation. Not sure how easy the workflow is. I can give you the videos that I used if you'd like them. The workflow is a little confusing at first, but once you like get the hang of it, it's not too bad. And so I did it with like 30. I have 33 different animations in like the list. Let's see here. Yeah, this guy's. Yeah, this guy. So here's the video.
Compare those animations.
And he's got a couple of them on his, you know what? I'm going to subscribe to him. Does that help me out? Okay. Can I copy or share? Okay, so this, let me pop that into... Can you play Red Dead Redemption? I technically am capable of that, yes. But he's got a couple more Vertex anim videos. I quit my job at Wargaming. Oh shit. I don't know what that means. But he's got like a fix for movable ISMs. You'll want to look at that one too. And there's one he did for Nanite as well. That is relevant if you want the Nanite static meshes. I think. I thought there was one he did for like there was something you needed to fix with Nanite. Maybe I think it's maybe just at the end of one of these videos or something.
Rotation is the following. We need to find.
But yeah, that's what I went off of. But if you want to know how I did the attachments, that's like a whole flow. That's a whole thing that I came up with. So I can dive into that one if you're ready for attachments. I was interviewed as Wargaming on Python dev. Oh, maybe you were taking his job. Maybe you were filling his position. What does Wargaming do? What do they do? Oh, yeah, all these guys, okay. World of War Machine. I like how the video extends outside of the box slightly. That makes it seem very 3D. Have I interviewed anyone at Google? I actually haven't, because there used to be a requirement that you do that, and then they dropped the requirement, so I was like, okay. Guess I'm not gonna do that, you know. Some shitty MMO about tanks, yeah. Definitely not very popular or anything. Well, chat, I set out to fix my velocity processing and my gravity processor, and turns out I just needed to check a checkbox that I forgot about, so it's fixed. It's all fixed. So now what do I do with my hands? I guess we're just gonna... Okay, so... you know what? Let's try this. Let's turn on spawning for the world. See what happens. It's gonna be very, very slow, so just brace yourself. I'm talking to my computer. Brace yourself. Okay. Janelle, welcome in. For development purposes, how does this track execution time for workers, how does this track execution time for workers performing actions? Is there a benefit to doing this? I'm not doing anything to like track what they're doing right now. Is anything gonna spawn here? Like right now they just run up to something and interact with it, and they just call an interact function. So there's no like timing involved yet. There will be some timing because they're going to be like skill levels to foraging and stuff like that, but I haven't gotten to those systems yet. But I think probably I'll just be using timers, probably. And I guess you'd be asking if there's a benefit to doing timers. I guess the benefit is that, I mean, I don't know, how else would you do it? I'm not sure there's any other way to do it. I have this whole, I built this like abstraction class, I call it the ability anim queue, and it uses timers internally. And I built this for my player to handle blending between animations for like combat, and it was specifically built for dual wielding. Now, if I had some entities that fucking spawned, which they didn't, I would show you. I would show you. Oh, I probably need to go fix all that shit, don't I? But that actually ended up, and it used timers for like the weapon swings and stuff like that. So it actually ended up working just completely out of the box for the ISM Vertex animation, like custom data. So I could just grab the timer information from that queue, that anim queue, and then just basically pass, like I could use that to calculate what frame of the animation we're at, and pass that information to the ISM custom data to the material to actually like deform and stuff like. And so that I'll probably do something similar, but for life skills, you know, like construction, foraging, that kind of thing. So I hope that answers your question. I wasn't 100% sure what you were asking. Executives at gaming studios will see this and say it's good to sell. They just see money. They don't see game. Game doesn't recognize game. So I guess what I want to do here is I need to find where the hell I started creating my spawn defs, which I think is in my like biome information. Forest biome. Mob spawn defs. Mob spawn entries. It's all empty. Yeah, okay, so that's why it wouldn't spawn it. Okay. So let's create a new archetype now too. Let's create some enemies that we can actually attack. We could test combat to make sure that's still working. I guess go over to entity. And I'll need to settle on whether or not this is what I want for how I want to define my archetypes. Just rename this to enemy warrior archetype. And everything should be the same except for faction. Enemy NPC faction. It is an NPC. Opinion of friendly. We'll go neutral of the player faction. They are hostile. No, let's go neutral towards the friendly. Yeah, because I don't want them to go fuck up all the friendly guys. Attack back only. Attack back only. So I probably need to go through and update the other guy too. Faction. Enemy NPC faction. Neutral. Enemy NPC faction. Attack back only. Okay. So the faction actually dictates what color they are. So we got to change that too. Which maybe they should be yellow. That's actually a better representation of their aggro towards me. Oh, and I need to fix my health bars. My nameplates. They went away at some point. I don't know why. Let's make sure he has... He does not have any abilities, so you need a melee auto attack ability. Good. Good. Although I think that might be automatically added. I forget. I forget if I automatically add that or not. Where are you reference stats? Yeah, that one might... I think everyone gets a melee auto attack ability. Default abilities. Oh, they can... And everyone can construct. Cool. Cool. Okay, so I don't actually need to add that, I don't think. Boop. Okay. I can give him a... let's give him a power slash. Power slash, level 1. Okay, let's give him that one. Then we need to go back through here and... I guess we need to delete 2 of these. So colonist warrior, enemy warrior. And let's make the enemies like twice as populous, basically. I guess I'll need to... I should maybe change these spawn entries to like definitions or something. Because it would be nice to have updated that there, and then it also be updated in all the other places I use it. Namely just the meadow, I think. Well, no, I need to do it for everything, don't I? Okay, hang on. I do need to do it for everything. Just edit those things. Oh, I can edit them all at once. Oh, I love it. Okay, now we're cooking, guys. I was just thinking for testing purpose surrounding how fast you expect workers to complete tasks, much like you said, and experience. I appreciate the answer. Yeah. I just haven't done it yet. So it's entirely based off of how like the state tree is executed, which is weird because it was actually executing slower before all my changes. Okay, yeah, we're spawning things. All right. I felt it. There they are. There they are. Come here, you. Is he coming? I don't know. Maybe he can't find a path to me. Where is he? Where did he go? The fuck did he go? There he is. Oh, he changed to red. Ooh, okay. Yeah, your aggro is not correct. So I'm just gonna kill you. And my terrible weapon swing animation. Okay. What do we have here? Called with invalid data. Okay, so this would be like the removal of data, I guess. Okay, so are you good now? Are you good, bro? He's like, yeah, I'm dead, so no. So no, I'm not good. It's spawning them very few and far between. It used to spawn a lot of them. Where are my colonists at? Time to connect ChatGPT's API and have it do all the work for you. No thank you. Okay, there's some more guys in the forest here. Alright, can you guys move? Yes. You guys are just taking your sweet time here. Have you read about Unreal Engine rendering at medium? No, I have not. If you've never made an abstract service builder factory class, you aren't a real programmer. I know exactly what you mean. Now it's more like it's like a manager provider factory impl builder. Yeah, that's a Java ass class name. Can you do pure code in Unreal, or do you have to use the IDE? I mean, you write code in the IDE. Like, this is an IDE, but you can only, I think you probably mean the blueprints, the visual scripting. Like, you don't have to use that at all, no. You can even do all your UI in code. That would be horrible, but you can do it. It's getting laggy, and these guys aren't moving very much. Which is suspect. It actually kind of seems like only the colonists ones are moving. And the enemies are stuck. And we're getting laggier because we're spawning more and more. Okay, so hang on. Let's pop open the vlogger here. It's already open. Okay, oh dear. Oh dear. Yes. Okay, and we crashed. Wonderful. Is that a vlogger issue? No, it's not. No, it's not. What's your deal? Trigger transitions internal. Do we have any error here? No. Interstate. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's a lot more here. We're doing some low-level memory shenanigans here. You love to see it. Allocator instance. What would be the issue here? What is runtime validation? It's a valid thing. Execution context. What are we trying to move that is not being moved very well? It's an array. It's right here. Okay, node states. In my opinion, CSS and JS is a very good system. Yeah, much prefer JSX over like Angular templates. Angular templates have so much in them. Okay, what's the deal here? This is state tree debug. Okay, so this feels like an in-editor issue. So maybe not something I should spend so much time on. Node in. I think we're probably just trying to log like the state tree stuff. So this is probably just because I had the vlogger on. I'm just gonna let's kick that can down the road. I feel like that was just an editor issue, so we're gonna ignore that. Fixing past mistake. Can you do mine next? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do yours next. I actually already fixed mine. Turns out it was just a checkbox I missed. Do you have the option to work from home? Yeah, I work from home. Thankfully. Never going back into an office again. You should have to bribe the engine until it's not laggy anymore. Yeah, if only it worked that way. Just send Tim Sweeney some checks. Please, sir, I have some more frame rate. Okay, so let's figure out why the enemies weren't moving. Maybe I should just spawn one. So we'll turn off spawning and spawn one. Check it out. Let's take a quick peek at the enemy archetype. So he's got like... He's got all the movement info. He's got velocity. So yeah, let's just turn... We're gonna turn spawning off. Turn it off. We can probably just test this in the test level real quick, though, actually. But that's not as fun, though. That's not as fun. We have suit dress code at my office. Oh, that sounds fucking horrible. Gotta spend like an extra fucking half hour in the morning just getting into a suit. Getting ready. On top of the drive to work. Okay, enemy warrior, spawn him. Okay. Oh, he's moving now. Wait, why was he not moving? Why were they all like not moving? Also, why won't you attack me back? Wonderful. Some old breakpoints. Oh, now he is. Okay, what? I don't know what the... Oh, God. Oh, my God. He's cracked. Oh, he's cracked. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So let's... okay. Maybe let's not give him that ability. That ability is too strong. He has too much mana. He is just spamming it. We're gonna take that ability away from you. Yeah, no more power slash for you, sir. Okay, so why is the NPC character showing as red? Why are you doing that? Set faction material color. And get faction color. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I should be doing anymore. So I actually want to get the entity data. Does this still work? I have no idea if this still works. Faction. So I need to create like a... should I just make a C++ function for this? This feels weird. I mean, this is the whole reason I did it though, so... Okay, current color, let's promote a local variable that is a faction entity data, so we'll just say faction data. One moment. Okay, faction data. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, faction data, get, no, break. Faction, break that. Actually, we could probably just, can I split? Yes. Split. Actually, that looks kind of bad. Hang on, do that again. We're gonna double break. Oh, yeah, it's a double break. Color. That goes in there now. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna go there. You're gonna not go there. You're gonna go there. I need a source object, get self. I need the entity data class, which is faction data. Faction entity data. Move that over there. Okay. This is what I hate about blueprints. You just got to sit here and organize the noodles. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. All right. Gotta head out early today. Time to start the work day. Oof. Sorry about that. You have a good one drawing and good luck. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Worked at a hedge fund that required suits on the trading floor. Luckily, I was in a different office that didn't have a dress code. And it's so weird that that's like a. It seems so elitist, you know. I don't know. It seems so elitist. Just it's like why? Well, everyone else is wearing it. We don't want to be doing. Okay, well, why are they wearing it? Okay, yes. Now he is the correct color. Yes, now you can't even tell that he changes. Okay. He has no abilities. Why are you not considering... Why are you not considering the melee attack? You should have that. Activatable abilities. Yeah, you do. He's considering the construction ability as well. I should probably have some sort of distinction for combat abilities. Yeah, what does he end up choosing? Does he ever? Excuse me. He is choosing the melee auto attack ability. Why are you not using it? Are we not in range? I guess yeah, I guess the vlogger will tell me exactly, so let's just use that instead. Pause. Vlogger. Okay, what's your deal? Where is the state tree? There it is. He is in combat. Am I logging some of these as failures? Executability. Inactivatability. Okay. Chose ability, melee auto attack ability. Wow, it actually is writing the text now. That's new. Can I sort these? Because these are not very well sorted. Okay, I am seeing execute ability logs. I got to F execute ability. Okay, so we got here. Is it Unity? No, no it is not. It is Unreal Engine. I guess let's like just breakpoint and walk through this. Okay. Can activate ability. Executability. What happens in here? Do we get in here? No, we don't. Okay. Well, it's on the game thread, so that might well, we are on the game thread. This is all on the game thread. Okay, we do eventually get there, don't we? Okay. Ah, equip data. Ah, it's null. It is null. Okay. He doesn't understand that he has a weapon. That's the issue. That's the issue. I am adding F equipment entity data. I should have added it, at least. That is why. So why are you... I guess we can check the archetype here. The archetype, component arrays. Oh, Jesus, now I have to, like, find it. What number do we think it is? I wish I had switched to it. I wonder if there's a good... I can switch to an enum to just make this a little easier to debug here. That is interaction distance. That is input velocity. Equipment would be before that, I believe. That's faction. Combat. Colony. I think maybe we're like 17. That's a good number, right? LOD. ISM. Okay, it's not looking too hot. I don't think we have equipment data. Inventory, we got inventory data. Yeah, I don't think we have equipment data. Okay. Why didn't that get added? Avatar. Attachment. Yeah, so he has no equipment data. All right. Well, the mystery is unraveling before our very eyes. Proxy actor. Yeah, I want that breakpoint again. Get rid of that one. We're gonna need to stop because I need to see him spawn. So let's grab a new seed. And send it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Nice and flat, just as the Lord intended. Okay, so we did get here. We did add. Did I register the equipment data? Maybe that's the issue. No, I did not. No, I did not. So that did nothing. Okay. So we would have gotten here. I bet we get there. Yep, okay. Figured it out. Okay. Now we just need to register it. ABCDE. Equipment entity data. Okay. Let's run live coding there, and then we can rebuild. Restart. Hey, a sub. Thank you, my dude. Welcome in. 665. And Kurisu as well. Thank you for the subs, guys. Okay, did we run live coding yet? No, we did. We're just chilling. I might just restart because it's taking too long. Let's just rebuild. Just rebuild. Too damn long. Are you guys also do leet code? Is it important? I mean, is it important in your day-to-day job? Not really. Is it important to getting hired? Yeah. So, I mean, it kind of depends on, you know, different places interview differently, but I assume most places still do leet code interviews. I would say 90% of SWE is basically crud. Not far off, yeah. Not far off. And the other 9% is communication. Communicating with other people. I was once working on a project. I did my part for my team. We were working with another team, cross-functional. And it should have been the easiest. It should have been the easiest fucking thing. And it took like 3 months of miscommunications to like I had it done in like a week or two or something like that. And it took another 3 months after that point to just get on the same fucking page. Which is what I would say fucking ridiculous. So yeah, a lot of SWE is communicating as well. And it was at that point I'm like, yeah, AI is not going to take my job. AI is not going to take my job. Okay. It's a nice looking seed. I like that seed. We got some different noises, different colors. Now hopefully I can spawn an enemy on the correct side of this mountain. Yes, we got there. Okay, thank you. Now where is he? There he is, perfect. Okay, can you fight me now? Okay, can he swing? Okay, he's swinging. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. He's actually doing it. We got him. Need to do loot and equipment and stuff. That'll be a big day. Okay, so I think we have the enemies and stuff working. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we are good. So let's try to rerun this with spawning turned on. It is going to get laggy, so strap in. What happens if you press E to talk? Then you talk to him. I should probably turn that off when you're in combat with the guy. Yeah. Whoops. What'd you use for procedural terrain? BPs or C++? Yeah, that's compute shaders actually, so neither. What did I press for this view here? What button did I press for this view? Okay, F12 was not the answer. F11 is full screen. Oh, F10. Okay. We can go F11. Attack rate seems high. It's just based on the attack speed of the weapon. I think maybe that was just maybe in juxtaposition to my own attack rate. Okay, yeah, so excuse me, we're getting laggy. We are getting laggy. How many NPCs do we got here so far? Not that many. Not that many. We only have about 600. We only have about 700, but there's more and more spawning as we go. So yeah, what happens when you press E to talk, I will show you. So here's a colonist, Laren Riverstone. I get these options. I can say, hey, join my colony. He can show me his inventory. I can tell him to do things. And I can generate a quest. The Laren Riverstone is a 31-year-old female dwarf warrior who is apathetic and none. Laren, raised in a remote monastery, led a disciplined life devoid of emotional attachment. They became a formidable warrior, their past leaving them seemingly apathetic and detached, through a spark of something else sometimes flickers. The Goblins of Silverstream. That's the quest we got from the AI. A paladin, eh? I have a task if you're truly looking to serve. It starts with clearing out some goblins raiding caravans headed into Silverstream Monastery. I need you to investigate why these goblins are so aggressive. Tell me more about the Silverstream Monastery. It's where I grew up, a place of quiet contemplation, or at least it was. They don't deserve this goblin trouble. Why don't you go investigate yourself? I have other obligations. Besides, you're a paladin. This kind of thing is your calling in life, isn't it? What makes these goblin raids different? They're more organized, more frequent. It's like something or someone is driving them. So then we get over here, the quest panel, worded from the perspective of the player. My objectives are to explore the monastery, defeat 5 goblins, explore and investigate the goblin activity, and then talk to monks of Silverstream. Interesting. I've never seen it give me an optional objective, and I don't even have that encoded in. Who wrote the script? Jim and I did. So that was an AI generated quest right there. So that took my entire item my entire item database, along with all the character infos that are like spawned in the world. You know, like this guy has a background and stuff too. 19-year-old female halfling rogue, timid and cowardly, passes all that in there. Everything spawned, all my items, and I say, hey, Jim and I fill out this JSON object, and I give it a JSON schema with a fantasy RPG video game quest. And it does that. And then I can deserialize that when it gets back to me. And like the whole like clicking generate quest, like that's just for testing, obviously. So in the game, those will just be generated in the background and stuff. Super laggy, yeah. It's just because we're refactoring the ECS system. What is this? Structured log. Unidentified failure for object equipment component. Okay. Is that not a T-weak object pointer? It is. So what the fuck? Huh? What the fuck? Now, is this for equipment data or entity data? Are we destroying entity data? I thought the weak pointer would fix this kind of thing. Like, where was this? Which object was it trying to garbage collect that it hit like an unreachable pointer? I don't know. Not giving me any hints here. It's just on the equipment component. Beginning destroy. Thank you for the subs, guys. Appreciate that. Welcome in, everyone. Trying to track down some garbage collection issues here. This, yeah, I mean, it's not, I wish it would tell me, like, is it trying to clean this up from the perspective of the proxy actor or the perspective of the entity data? I wish it would tell me that. I think maybe what I can do is just like create a You know what? Maybe I should make the change to avoid inheritance. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's make that change. Let's make that change. Okay. So this is going to be f my entity. My entity data. Let's find out everywhere this is used. I think I should only need it for the... Yeah, for the logging, which this will need to turn into like a static kind of thing. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna need to like switch. I'm gonna need to do like a giga switch case. So that's gonna be really annoying. But I think it'll help with these garbage collection issues. So let's go through and get rid of these. Oh yeah, and then we probably need to not override there either. And then why are you Angie? Oh, now I have to make these like blueprint types as well. And then you need to go here. And then what are you complaining about? As a non-virtual public destructor. Does it? Does it? I don't think it does. What does that mean? Polymorphic struct? It's not polymorphic. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's finish cleaning these up. I don't need to know the bounds really at runtime. That's fine. Blueprint type. Don't override. Okay. Why do I have so many entity datas? Who did that? Well, of course I know that man. He's me. Blueprint type. Yeah, so the reason I'm doing this is that I think the struct, the polymorphic struct, the struct inheritance could be causing issues with garbage collection. Now, the reason that I had it as polymorphic in the first place is basically just for this function right here. This is my debug log function. And so I grab everything as like a base type with an instanced struct. And then I just call that function on all of them. But I think what I'll need to do now is like a giga switch case statement, which will be kind of annoying. Okay. So now does everyone have an issue with what is this? What are you saying to me? Particularly relevant when working with specific data structures such as f-instance struct, which are designed for polymorphic serialization. A destructor must be virtual if it's in a base class. Like, why is it? There's no other class though. Why is it telling me this? It's because I'm using these with an instance struct at some point. It seems weird that it would be flagging that for me. Whoa, what the fuck? How does it know that I'm using f velocity entity data? Does it know my chats? Bro, is it reading from my fucking AI Studio chat history? What the fuck? That's kind of wild that they put that in there. Holy shit. I think this can read from my chat history with it. I don't have a base class anymore though. Which can hold any of the derived structs. Implement a virtual destructor. But do I have to do anything with it? Like, change the destructor to protected. Oh no, I put it in the fucking search query. I'm an idiot. God damn. I'm a fucking idiot. It's in the search query. I was like, oh my god, it's so advanced. It's not. See, the thing is, I kind of wanted to use a destructor on the weak object pointer to just null it out, you know? I would like some non-AI answer, if that's okay. It's just undefined behavior. I would like an Unreal Engine answer, please. I don't know that I'm gonna get one. Okay, let's just add it, I guess. We have to add it in each one. That's kind of annoying. So yeah, that. And it has to be virtual. It's gonna be annoying to do for literally everything. And is it just because it understands that I'm using it with a f-instanced struct at some point? This one doesn't. So this is never used with an instance struct? Interesting. This one is. That one's not. That one's fine. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Why is my entity data required import? It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Right, virtual. I don't, it's so weird, so weird. Equipment data, that needs to be there. Okay. I wonder if it's because of the, I feel like it's because I put them in as U properties to the archetype. Maybe that's where this is coming from. I guess I can test that theory, can't I? Let's get all these ironed out first. Movement entity data. We can get that out of here. We don't need U object. You're actually fine. No, actually, movement inventory data, I know for a fact, is on the my entity archetype. Yeah, so that's literally there. Oh, I wonder if is it these old ones? Maybe I should delete all these old ones. Maybe that's why. All these test ones. Yeah, let's get rid of all those. What engine do you use? This is Unreal Engine. Okay. Is that why? Okay, now let's try. Which one needed one? Interaction, entity data? Oh my god, that's why. That is why. Huh, okay. So should I go through and delete all of them now? Oh no, inventory still needs one. Inventory entity data. Where do I use that? I guess that's used in a U property somewhere or something. Or as a instanced struct somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure what is making some of these require this and some of them not. Yeah, that one still needs it. I just delete this guy? Yeah, let's just delete this guy. Goodbye. Goodbye. Roxy actor needs one. No more entity data for you. State tree. Oh, I never even got state tree. Transform data. Okay, I think everyone's good. I think everyone's happy for the most parts. Okay, rebuild. Let's see here. Okay. And what time of game you make? What type of game am I making? It's going to be an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite with procedural, destructible terrain, and AI-generated quests. This is what it's going to be. Got a lot of those systems kind of proof of concepted. We have procedural terrain, we have AI-generated quests. You know, they're not all entirely working like super well, but they all like do work technically. But we're working on an ECS system right now. Now, I've had one in place for a while. I'm just going through and refactoring it for some performance improvements. So we're just kind of trying to iron all that stuff out right now. Because I'm going to run the whole world, or at least as much as possible, for the colonies and the other factions NPC ran colonies that can potentially happen. Okay, yeah, so this is now going to be the issue. I think for now, well, I still need my, like... How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Switch data get script struct. You not yeah, so we can maybe switch there. Okay, this is a job for AI. This is a perfect use case for AI. Now let's see if the AI can understand. Can I give it a directory as context? What am I doing here? This is ask We want edit, I think. Add files. Can I add a directory? Add all open files? Fuck it, we'll do that. Add all open files. Give me... What do I want here? This shouldn't be... Let's go 2.0 flash. 2.0 not even 2.5 flash? Ew. Ew. What do we do? 2.5? Fuck it. Okay, so... Comment this out. Okay, let's see. Enumerate all of the entity data types in the switch statement in proxy actor .cpp and call their get visual log status category function and add it as a child, and I'll just say and dot add child with the result. Let's see how well it does this. Let's see how well it does this. Now what's up here? Well, that just needs to be imported. Did it run? Oh, you didn't even make the change. You didn't even make the change. You're gonna make me copy and paste the code? Did it fucking change? Wait, why did that feel like it fucked up? Where did that go? I didn't even see. Edit. Okay, what the heck was this? Was not provided in the input? I added all open files. What do you mean? Oh, I can only, there's a max. Oh. Okay. That's lame. Okay, let's try again. How's Gemini compared to Sonnet 4? Never used Gemini before. I mean, it's hard to notice a quality difference, I'll be honest. And then Gemini is free, right? So that's why I use it so much. Like the AI Studio interface, like anything you do through here is free, and then you get like, and it's better than the Gemini. Like, don't go to Gemini.com, do aistudio.google.com. It's a well-known secret. Or I say well-known secret, well-kept secret, I should say. Okay, so it did fname rather than using the type. I mean, it's a start. It's a start, so I'll accept it. Movement doesn't have one. We'll get rid of that. Why did you need to use fname here instead of... Oh, I can't do... It needs to be static, right? So I couldn't do something like... I can't, like, call... That doesn't work? No, it does work. Okay. Can I just do like an inline one? What's the keybind for like an inline chat? I think you can highlight or something. There we go. Change the cases to static struct matchers. Is it a thinking model? Yeah. Oh my god, you can't even do inline edits. God. Oh my god, it sucks. Are you serious? Now you're gonna make me copy and paste this and you're running slow as shit? I can write it faster than that. I'm sorry, but I can write it faster than that. Wow. See, look how fast that was. The part that's not going to be fast is me figuring out all of these cases. Luckily, the autocompletes are helping. Now, movement struct, I don't think you're going to be... Okay, it really wants to do movement. Okay, now we're on a roll. Now we're on a roll, baby. Okay. How many months average to learn all stuff in Unreal? Yeah, buddy, I don't think that number exists. Like, that's also, like... How could I possibly answer that question? Like, that's different for everybody. And also, you would know, I don't think there's any single one person that knows everything in Unreal either. So it's kind of like a not realistic thing either. I need to return a copy there. Ability system data, attachment data, do I need that? Anim entity data. Attachment data, yeah, you have one, might as well. F, attachment, entity data, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Break. Do I need the break? Yeah, I do need the break. I need a break. Combat data, I mean, you have one that just shows aggro radius, I guess. Movement. What design pattern you love the most? The one that is the best for the job. Whatever I'm currently trying to do. Interactable blacklist is fine. Interaction data is fine. Inventory. I did that. ISM entity data. Do I have that one? No. I should have just made this a templated function, right? Can I have done that? Can I have done that? There's a better way for me to have done this. 100%. There's no break right here either. Yeah, there was a better way for me to have done this. This is some pirate software ass code right here. I'll be honest with you. FLOD entity data. We're almost done, so I'm just gonna fucking continue. Come on, come on, there we go. And then we got velocity, we got transform, state tree. Proxy actor is kind of useless right now, don't even care about that. Move to is important though. So we want that. Case F, move to entity data. There we go. Movement. I don't think that one didn't have one. Yeah. Okay, so that's fixed. Okay. It's ugly, but it works. You know, we've all written some pirate software code at some point in our lives. So we shouldn't hate on him for that. Illegal case. Fucking hell. Oh my god, it doesn't even work. Okay, I was wrong, it doesn't work. Can't we use some abstraction to replace the switch thing? Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. I should have done that differently. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I have this register. I can do something fancy here. I can do something fancy here with the register, but not all of them are going. Yeah, anything that's registered would want to show up here, actually. Yeah, okay, so here's what we're going to do. Yeah. Okay, here's what we're going to do. So we're going to go here. So I have this register data type thing. And what I can do here is I can actually create like this, I can create like a global static. Oh, perfect. Actually, we might have it actually. F data type ID. Get struct type to ID. So I might actually have it already. Create by ID. Get by type ID. Data type ID. How am I using that? Add from instance. Fine. I guess I would need to static cast. AI will not replace coding, no. Not anytime soon. The job will change, but there will still be software engineers. Data instance gets stripped. So I can get this type ID, and then what would I need to do to actually just get the data? Add from instance, finder creator, move entity to here. So we do the, like the set data, which then is overridden by the individual to like template it. Okay, I think there's maybe like an easier way to do it then. So go back to this guy. So I just need a way to get the template, and I guess I have it here. Get component factories. So I think I can just, let's create another one of these, and what we're going to do is this is going to be script struct. And I suppose it's just going to be a getter. Given a uScript struct, it will return a T. Because this is templated? No, we can't. Given a script struct, what do we do here? A data type ID? But we already have that then. But then we're just going to do type ID to uStruct. What is this function? Make shared. So rather, I just need a function that's templated. Okay, so give me then this. Try that again. Use script struct. Pointer, we can make it const, because why not? And then the factory func. Change this. This is going to be, what is this? Getter, like a getter func. T function that returns. Fuck. I can't template it here. Fuck. How do I do this? So how do I generically return the templated data with the script struct? I know I can. I'm just like kind of blanking on it. I know it's possible. Then we do it here. So it has the type erased type. I guess that's the only reason we can do it. And if I don't have the type erased type, then there is no way for me to do it. So the whole point of, like, I could just make a base class for all these. I just got rid of the base class because I think it was causing issues with garbage collection. Because these structs are not supposed to be hierarchical. They're not supposed to be inherited. Which that was how I was doing it before, was just with some inheritance. But now I need to do it in like a fancier way. I guess I can just use we can do like the get component fact, but that doesn't make shared. Do I actually use that? Where do I use that at? Create by ID. Get type ID. Can I use the type ID to just get? but we have to get as instance. So how do I template? I guess get as instance. There's no base class function I could write that would template it for me. But what I could do is have like a void function. Function returns void that just does the debug data thing for me. That does the get visual log status category, like. And so either it would need to return that actually, or it would need to take in the placeable category and potentially add to it. Which is, I guess that's a bit more scalable. So I could write a function like this. Virtual void. Yeah, the type erasure is the hard part here. And this is like, you know, fill debug data equals 0, and then make this take in this thing. Call it category. And then we would implement that here. I keep typing void. Void fill debug data. Ignore that. And then that's when we would do... I guess I need to pass it the entity as well, right? Or I guess just the index. We need the index. Okay. So that should be... Why is that not over? Yeah, oh, we need to add that to the base member. Yeah. Okay. And so then we would go here and we go data, this thing, index. Category. Add child. We would do that. Category dot add child, and then data should be dot as well. I live. I laugh. Oh no, don't say it. No. Oh, he loves. Ugh. I knew that was coming. So I guess I have to guarantee that this function exists on all of the data now. Is there a way to like check if that exists so this doesn't fail if it's not I don't know. I think it's probably just easier just to implement it. But then what we would do here is like entity subsystem find get processor. I guess they're probably on the archetype. So I basically, yeah, I kind of need that. But I guess I should probably just create like a little front door for this. So void debug, fill debug info for the entity, passing in the F visual log status category, and then for a script struct as well. Const u script struct pointer, yeah. Okay, so fill debug info. I didn't name the script struct. Data struct. All right, so let's grab the same, basically the same thing. So we get the record, we get the data type, we get the component array, and then component array, we can then do fill debug. I called it data, so fill debug data with row index and category. There we go. There we go. I don't need to return anything there. Okay. We can do a const ref there, why not? Const ref, okay. All right, I think we have it. Build debug data. So we do entity data.scriptstruct, placeable category, then we can get rid of this entire block of pirate software code. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is C++, yes. As denoted by the .cpp files. Okay, so now what's going to happen is this is going to fail on, I believe this is going to fail on some, I wonder if it compiles or if it fails at runtime. I think it won't compile, actually, which will be nice. Because at least it'll tell me which ones don't have, which I think the movement data is maybe the only one. Yeah, so yeah, it won't compile. That's good. That is good. So if with visual, with, what was it? Vlog? What was the, if with, okay, I was just doing if with editor. Okay, that's fair. You're like, hey, you need, it's basically telling me, hey, you need to fucking, oh, so it says I need a virtual destructor. Oh, is it because I marked that as virtual? Oh, okay. Yeah, that checks out. So if I delete virtual from that, okay. All right, I get it now. I get it now. Okay. No, this is Patrick. Stop it. Let's just, we'll just fill out the debug info for this. Category add key value. I mean, I don't know. Wait, do I have to add key value pair? I guess I can do the name, right? Yeah. So we just do that. I'm not really, I don't think I'm using this anywhere at all. Get PCG point blacklist. Okay, I guess I am. Good morning, brother. Good morning, Pain, my old friend. Ah, well, if it isn't Pain. Okay. Now let's go through all of our entity data and fix our shit. F anim entity data. Okay, so you need one as well, probably. Interactable blacklist data, F anim entity data. I guess we want to. What would I even want to log here? I don't even think I know what I want to log here. We're gonna leave this one blank. Leave that one blank. Attachment. That's good. Okay, avatar. The avatar. I must capture the avatar. Okay, add one to this guy. Category dot add. We can just say, oh my god, if I can type, I can fucking type. Actor radius, actor offset. Is blueprints better or coding? No. Character defaults. This one doesn't need one, right? Bounds, avatar attachment, animate entity data. Yeah, okay, so that one actually doesn't need one. Let me go back to the build here. Bounds, we just need movement now. Okay, but I'm gonna go through here and get rid of all the virtuals. Combat, get rid of the virtual. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Interaction entity data, does that need one? I think it should. I think it should. Wait, why wouldn't? Is that not a registered type? This one should. I don't know why that didn't pop up. Maybe it will when I rebuild. That one probably should have. Interaction, distance buffer, yeah. Whap that in there. Inventory entity data is good. You can get rid of that because I will get rid of that. LOD is good. Movement data, we need to add one here. We do need to add one here. I don't know that I care about this one that much. Come on, write my code for me. Good enough. Good enough. Some game dev. Hola, welcome in. Okay, I think I'm almost done getting my shit figured out here. This is like the most boilerplatey stream I could have done as well. You good up there? Okay. Proxy actor, we just did that. State tree. Transform. Okay. The world is healing. Velocity. Well, I just did a whole bunch of work for nothing, but it's fixed now. Why are you still... Why are you still angry at me, huh? Oh, it just didn't update. Okay, thanks, Ryder. Thanks for being slow and making me second guess myself. Okay. Yeah, is blueprints better or coding? Neither. You know, use the right tool for the job based on, you know, what you need and where your skills lie, right? Get display value as text. What is entry.key? Oh, it's a gameplay tag. .key. That's not enum. So if you need to do something super performant, you should do it in C++, i.e. an ECS system or procedural terrain system, both of which are probably not going to work very well in blueprints. But it's not to say blueprints are inherently unperformant. You can use them for most things and be totally fine. Because when you call a blueprint function, all it usually does is call some C++ anyway. But when you loop, when you do a for loop over some arbitrarily large data, that's where the performance concerns kick in, right? Which is a lot of what an ECS system and a procedural terrain system are. So that's why I also just have been a software engineer for many years now. So writing code to me is easier than working in blueprints for a lot of things. I do like doing UI in blueprints. I think that's a lot easier. I do like the option for blueprints. You know, I like to have a blueprint class of my C++ classes just to like change. They're nice to just kind of tinker with values and stuff. So the question, that's why I answered your question facetiously. Is blueprints better or coding? It's because you shouldn't think that way. One is not inherently better than the other. Just depends on the scenario. Okay. All right. Did I have entity spawning turned on? Okay, so now we immediately get to an issue with destroying an object. Okay, so that did not solve the garbage collection issues. Release shared references on the state tree instance storage. We are destructing F state tree instance data. We're doing a remove at swap. Now the thing is, I think with the after you move temp. After you move temp from array A to array B, what happens to the data in array A? It's like that's what's happening here. I'm trying to remove here that old data, and it didn't get destructed properly. State tree instance data. Now, is this immediately because I don't have a destructor anymore? Let's see if this happens consistently. So I'm just going to restart and rerun that. Let's see if that just even happens consistently. Okay, so run that back. Let's do a new seed too, just for funsies. Just for funsies. And close those, I think. Yeah, we can close all those, I think. Okay, world map. 665, we'll go 666. Oh boy. The devil seed. Not so scary. It's not a scary seed. Okay, that's for each actor component. That one's fine. And like I said, it was when we started spawning entities, I suppose, is when that happened. Thank you for the sub, Mocha Ben. Yeah, so that happens. That's happening pretty consistently. Specifically for the state tree instance data. Okay, so what happens if I were to just put a... Oh, it's still... I didn't remove it. Is that why, then? Is that why, perhaps? Do I even need the default constructor there? Yeah, the state tree instance data being a ref here. Oh yeah, I did need that forward. I don't know why I was thinking I didn't need that. I saw my entity data, which I deleted. Language is a C++. I should probably just put that on screen. That is like probably the most frequent question. This is C++. Okay. So I guess maybe after this, if we can get this figured out, maybe I'll start trying to move things onto the background thread so we can actually get the ECS system like working back to normal. Although I still want to make some better performance improvements to it, you know. But I really need to break down like where the reads and writes and stuff are happening. But I make sure that there's no conflicts there. Hi, my friend. One question. What is your opinion about the weight of the text variable over string considering an environment with 500k variables being actualized every 5 minutes all day long? I have absolutely zero opinion on that. Okay, I kind of think that's fixed. Okay, now we're spawning things, so now it might happen. Are we fixed? So maybe that destructor, I think, did actually have an impact. Either that or it's inconsistent. Yes, we have entities. We have entities. I think my move... My AoE abilities might not be working properly. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. A lot of them are just idling for quite a long time. Why? Yeah, they're like stuck. Okay, what are you? Are entity. Which entity are you? You are entity 87. Okay, that did not work. Why? .610. I mean, that data is there. .get visual log status category. What data are we on? On velocity entity data. Get visual log status category. Now, what is the now? Is that happening every time? No, we seem to have gotten through a lot of them that were okay. And then we got to velocity entity data, which is not okay. Get all entity datas. Build debug data. Entity ID 611. Why is your debug data? It's also a weird line to breakpoint on, right? Yeah, it seems like continue. Can I continue? Oh, it hit a breakpoint that I accidentally placed in there. Okay, we good. Wow. Wow. Okay, what entity were you? I forgot already. 87. 87. What's your state? State tree data. He's just idle. Is my state tree processor not running properly? Let's see here. We do need the proxy actor. Yes, yes, yes. Continue. Continue. So let's go to the wait task, or the entity wait. Oh, it's just wait task. Why didn't that show up before? Anyways. Timer callback for entity. Did we ever get that? Yeah, this is gonna get hit for a lot of things actually, so this is gonna be kind of hard. It's gonna be kind of hard to debug here. Update next frame. Wait for entity. Yeah, I guess, should I put a tick on here? I don't know. Let's open up the state tree. Idle, wait task. Yeah, that doesn't tick. But I mean, I don't need it to, because then I just call update frame here. I mean, I can see what kind of breakpoints I hit. Maybe I can like randomly get the right entity here. Okay, so it is getting hit by some entities. That's good. I could maybe write something like, let's see here. If context.entity equals f my entity 87. Can I just pass that in? Yeah. We'll just throw a log there just to have something to break point on. Okay. We'll see what's happening to entity 87, who does not seem to be finishing his idle state properly. Why is that? Come on, you can do it. You can do it live coding. Please, please, please. I just want to continue. I just want to continue from this place so I don't lose it. I don't want to have to rebuild. I am developing this all by myself, yes. Okay, thank God. Okay, thank God. Okay, so we are getting here. Instance data, what do you look like? Duration elapsed is false. So I guess we never got here. But also, why are you ticking? Also, why are you ticking though? What is making you tick? Did it need to tick? Is that right? Okay. Okay. Huh. What would be wrong about this? What does the loop function part of it do? Oh yeah, that makes sense. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. So why did this never get hit? It seems. Because this is false. So we passed the timer manager in here. Do I set time? Is that how I use it elsewhere? No. What do I do? I do use set timer. I wonder if the problem is this timer handle, like going out of scope or something. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the issue. I probably need the timer handle on the instance data. I'm gonna assume that's it. And then did I write that thing that cleans them up? Did I do that properly? My state completed. State completed. I guess I need to override that and clear the time. Well, no, if the timer well, it could get interrupted. So yeah, we probably need to do that too. Okay. So let's override the completed. I guess I need to get the timer manager again. or I can probably just clear here, dot clear all timers for clear timer instance data dot timer handle. I think that'll be good. Using C# block indentation in Java code, shaking my head. Are you trying to trigger me? Are you trying to trigger me? Yes, the Java code that exists in .cpp files. Yes, of course. Yes. Very, very rare and elusive Java code that exists in both header and CPP files. Okay, I have no idea if that's going to fix that issue or not. I hope so, because it's kind of an errant one. It's kind of a kind of one where we're not really, I guess I'm not really sure. I guess there was probably a timer just hanging around, you know. Timer handle didn't exist on any object. What are we building? Working on a video game. Working on an ECS system right now. Trying to just iron out some kinks in the state tree. RPG Colony Sim Roguelite with procedural destructible terrain. And AI generated quests. Okay. We'll see if we get any guys stuck idling anymore. Okay. I see people moving. Okay. A lot of them are idling for quite a long time. Why? Okay, that guy was fine. All these guys are broken. Why are you fine? Okay, I'm gonna end there. Let's go into the test level. Test level. Let's not spawn 2,000. 2,000. Let's just spawn 1. Now, there's no way this guy just doesn't work, right? Also, hang on. Is it the... What other state trees do I have? Zero to 10. Let me spawn a different guy, because I know I definitely saw it with the enemies. And I have a feeling it doesn't happen with only one. Yeah. It seems like if it worked once, it would always work. But let's try 10. Okay, are you gonna move? Are you guys gonna move? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I see no one stuck yet. Yeah, everyone's moving and grooving. 100? Is it only in the procedural terrain level that that happens? These two guys are having a conversation. It must be only when there's like a fucking lot. I don't know that I've seen anyone stuck yet. Let's also turn down the wait time just to make sure. We'll turn that down to 5 seconds. 5 seconds max. What is it on the colonist date tree? It's 1 to 5, okay. Return succeeded, return failed. Return succeeded, return failed. Okay, yeah, so 1,000. Okay, we'll do 1,000. It'd be kind of be hard to notice if anyone's stuck here. I need y'all to be spread out a little bit more. There's a big cluster that's not moving here. Are you stuck? Is this guy stuck? That guy might be stuck. Like how his eyeballs pop in and out. I think his eyeballs aren't animating along with him. Okay, yeah, so some of these guys are stuck. Why? Now, I don't know. I don't think this was an issue in the past. Okay, let's do that. Let's write some code to like capture this scenario happening. So float timer started equals -1. When we get here, I guess float time started. So when we get here, time instance data dot time started equals context dot get world dot get time. I guess I can. Get time seconds. Sorry. So the time started. Yeah, we'll have that. So let's do like a in the tick float time elapsed equals instance data dot, well, we want to context dot get world, get time seconds. Yeah, that. So we have time elapsed. If it's greater than or equal to chosen duration, I want to know about it. And we're going to log, I guess. Or we're going to breakpoint here or something. My tick error entity context dot entity ID entity duration elapsed false but time greater than chosen time. Or we can log that too. That's gonna happen a lot probably. We'll need to rebuild. I don't know what is this gonna do for me. Like I'll be able to tell that it's happening, but like I still don't think I'll be able to tell why this is happening. I wonder if it never gets started. Because then what's this? It's just gonna add 1 to time elapsed. Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of weird. Maybe I should check if it's not equal to -1 as well. Should probably maybe for sure do that. Okay, so this is gonna be very spammy. We want the, give me the output log. Do I want 1,000 again? Sure, fuck it, why not? Okay, so this is not getting hit at all. Did I do this? Did I do this wrong? Hang on, did I do this wrong? Time started. Time ticks up, so we're gonna do the bigger number minus the chosen duration. 3.09. Time elapsed is 1. Why is it always the same? Wait, what? Why is it always the same? It's the same for every entity. Wait, what did I just fucking do? It's on the instance data. Probably need air handling for it if it goes past the duration to restart or something, but that shouldn't be happening. So I'd rather just fix the underlying bug or whatever is making that happen. Time started is always the same. Hang on. Okay, let's let it run for a second. Okay, we let it run for a second. Is it still the same? 36. Time elapsed. Time elapsed is always the same too. But I guess there's just like maybe a bunch getting done this frame or something. It does change. Keep trying to find one that's stuck. It's like playing Where's Waldo or something. That guy's stuck, I think. Yeah, that guy's stuck right here. I think. No, he's not. He moved. Are you stuck? I think this guy's stuck. Okay, who are you? You are entity 151. 151 rum. Okay. Context.entity equals f my entity 151. Okay, live coding. Bro, welcome in. Okay, so you just ain't even ticking, huh? You just ain't even ticking. Which, I mean, it makes sense. Like, they shouldn't tick that. They should only tick when they're fucking done. You know? I forget why I needed to do this on the game thread. I do forget why. Is this something that happens that often? Oh, did we... Wait, hang on. Did I actually get here now? No. I don't... What is this? Okay, I don't know. Am I actually getting here? I don't know what these breakpoints are about, just because I did that. So yeah, we don't hit that. Well, let's restart. Corrupt hash, yay! On what? What are we garbage collecting? What are we garbage collecting? BP mace, one hand. Why would that be the case? Is that on attachment data? Ripro. I'm a student and currently exploring web dev. I also want to explore the game dev. How can I know the basics of C++. How can I get started? Ripro, how have you not heard me? You've been in here a lot. Like, how have you not heard me answer that question a million times? I mean, if you're not being facetious, if you're not trying to troll me, the answer is to find a project that you're motivated to work on and apply yourself to it. There's no like straightforward answer to that question. Like, everyone starts different. If you're looking for a tutorial or a course, I don't really have one for you. These should be T-weak object pointers, probably. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Christ. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to fix a bunch of shit now. I know that, bro. You always say that, but which kind of project should I try? Rip, bro, like, you know my take on it. You've been here. Like, you know, like, I can't tell you what projects you should work on. Like, that is a you question. You know what I mean? Like, that's something you have to ask yourself. What do I want to work on? What am I motivated to do? Right? Like, I can't figure that out for you. Everyone's different. So we need to pin this. Actor? There's a... Oh, shit, okay. Attached actor is also... a thing here. Attached actor... Make it a ref. Is it Java? No. Actor, we'll just call this actor pointer. Lovely. Lovely. And I have to .get there. And I have to .get there. Need to do the same thing, basically. Except this is not going to be actor pointer. This is going to be component pointer. In it. So it doesn't go out of scope. Component pointer. Dot get. Dot get. Okay, is that the only places that were broken? I hope that's it. I hope that's it. Is it JavaScript? Shut your mouth. You know it's not JavaScript. You know that. I wonder if people are asking you what language this is just to troll you. Yeah, I don't know at this point, because like it's not like it started like that, and it started like that was like the most common question just by starting. I know the is it JavaScript was a troll. Like that's a troll. At least I fucking hope it is. But it's like I have like 3 options when someone asks what language it is. I can answer it for the millionth time. Is it Python? It's Python. I can answer it for the millionth time. I can give a snarky, sarcastic remark, or I can ignore it. Those are like my 3 options, right? C#. Yeah, Visual Basic actually. Yeah. It's Fortran actually. Unreal Engine is Fortran for sure. Okay. Thanks for the sub, guys. Thanks for the subs. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Yeah, just run it, I guess. I forgot what I was trying to see. Hey, yeah, we got here, although that's not something I care about anymore, because Entity 151 is completely different now. Okay, I have to find one that's stuck, I guess. Okay, we're looking for... is this guy stuck right here? I think this guy's stuck. I think... Dev Silver's tier. Which entity are you? You are entity... 58. Okay. What do I need to do here? What will give me the answer? I guess I need to know, like, which parts of this have happened. And I guess the difficult part about tracking this down is, like, the vlogger is incredibly laggy. And, I mean, logs are really spammy as well, and I don't even know if it would maintain all of the logs in memory if I could find them. But this only happens when there's a ton of entities, so... So yeah, it's kind of hard to track down what's happening here. I guess let's just use regular logs and then make sure the entity name is in there. F-wait task, I'll just say started timer. And we'll do entity.id. We're gonna name those NPCs. They have names, most of them, until my database runs out of names. Start timer for entity. Let me do entity underscore, and then that way I know. Ended timer for entity blah blah blah. And then this never gets hit or whatever. So let's do my tick for entity underscore blah blah blah. And then we can log the time elapsed and the chosen duration. Okay. Will that give me the information I need? So this was entity underscore 58. Jesus Christ, there's so much. Okay, hang on. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, maybe that's not... I think you can do the space or wait. So all of that had wait task in it. Oh. Oh, but that's not like... Okay, I have to put a space there. God damn it, it's giving me logs for entity underscore 586. Are you making a physics-based dragon MMO? No. Very, very specific question you have there. Okay, so I need better, so let me put like an end, put like a fucking star on the end of it or something. Or we'll do another underscore. I don't know if the star does something weird in the logs or not. Okay. Why are you capturing references in the lambda that will be scheduled on another thread? Because I need those references in the other thread. Are you asking why I need the references? I don't want to copy to the timer manager by any means. I could re-get the timer manager, I suppose. I don't know why I did that outside. I could re-get it from the world that exists on the entity subsystem. Instance data, I need the ref because I need to update it. Timer manager, I suppose I could do without. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's the issue. We'll see. I want to restart this. I need to like recapture all the logs from the beginning. It's an old meme troll. Some lady wanted to build a physics-based dragon MMO with breeding and such. Oh, I see. I'm not familiar with that lore. God, the fucking log. Oh, it's so laggy. Okay, so we gotta wait and notice someone who's stuck. I think I already see one. Are you stuck, sir? I think you're stuck. Okay, who are you? Who are you? You are... Oh god, okay, hang on. Pause. That's gonna be so laggy. So wait entity underscore 110 underscore. Okay, so the timer has started and ended. Well, why not? Okay, so the timer worked. The state tree never updated again, it seems. At least in this case, because we never hit that. Update next frame. Interesting that we never ticked the state tree again. Why? Did something override it? Did something override this? Maybe do I use this anywhere? Reset update timer. Only when I do a tick. Only when I literally do the tick. The only place I use that. Reset state tree only happens in a couple instances. We shouldn't be getting there at all, should we? We're walking on completely flat ground. So yeah, no, we're not hitting that at all, which is Suspend any update. Reset update timer. Why do I have two functions that do the same thing? Why do I why do I have that? Update next frame. I wonder if like the state tree, what happened with, and this is entity what now? 110? Just give me a log there. Give me a breakpoint there, so when we get to entity 110, I can step to the state tree. But the entity probably just does not have a tick scheduled. Is probably the thing, but I don't know how that would have gotten reset. Durational apps get set to true. Tick never happened here. It never happened because we log it unconditionally. So it never happened. All right. We should hit that breakpoint. Beautiful. We're going to step through. Should stop tree false. Okay. Should stop tree is not false. As tick scheduled is false. Yeah, update within is -1. So yeah, that's not yeah, so we're just gonna do that and skip. Yeah, so what else can I do here? What else can I do here to narrow this down? I guess I can check after I update next frame that it actually updated. I don't know what, like, I guess the only thing, it's a pointer. So I guess I am copying the pointer. And by the way, we're already on, so hang on, let's do this. We're already on the game thread. This is a remnant of an old system. A remnant of of running this on the background thread, which I'll move it back there so that I want to keep it. But let's just remove that and see if that makes it work. We can just start removing things and seeing if they work. So the timer is executing properly. The state tree is not updating properly. We've narrowed that down. Oh, I literally don't even need to be doing that. Yeah, I like, my only option for what could be going wrong here is that the state tree update just doesn't happen. Okay, so let's restart this. We should clear. Okay, now do it. Okay, so we need to pay attention. Are you stuck already? You are stuck already. That didn't fix it. Okay, let's see if this is the same issue. So wait entity underscore 17 underscore. Yeah, same issue. Same issue. Update within. So we're gonna re-get the state tree entity data. Okay. So our next piece, we're just gonna re-get the data, even though we already have it, and see if it actually got updated. So if that's a -1, then we know something hinky's going on. Something hinky's going on. Clear. Yeah, just run it. Just run it. Are you stuck? Yeah, I think you're stuck, and you are entity 98. Update within is -1. It doesn't update. What the fuck? Why is that not the same? Oh, you know what happens? Oh, do you know what fucking? I think I understand what happens here. Huh. Okay. So I think when I add and remove entity data, for instance, move to target data, it moves all the memory around into different archetypal arrays. So I think this pointer is pointing to old memory. So I think I have to do that there. I think I have to re-get the state tree data on here. I don't know. That shouldn't be there. I don't need that. Put this back because that wasn't the issue. Okay, so that's something I'm going to need to keep an eye out for, because there's probably other... Because before, the memory didn't move before in my old system. So there's probably quite a few state tree tasks that require, like, maybe, like, interact with object. Where there's, like, latent things that happen. No, this one's fine, actually. So yeah, I cannot pass pointers to entity data. I was assuming that it would be the same because it's a pointer. I was like, oh, because like that's how pointers usually work, but not here. Not in the wild fucking west. What does a physics-based Dragon MMO even mean? Like where does the physics-based come in? What is the physics-based part of that game? Okay, what is this? What is this? Yeah, I don't think I need that anymore. Although, like, yeah, it could be latent. Would be latent. Yeah, why couldn't I set a timer on the background thread? Flying and movement. But like... So like what, collision is just enabled? Or like, I guess I don't know what physics-based means, I guess, and when it comes to video games. I don't know what it means. Because I don't know, like having physics for movement kind of seems standard? Unless maybe I don't understand exactly. I mean, I definitely don't understand. That's why I'm asking. But. Oh, let's I'm started to delete that. Okay. I think that fixes the issue. It's such an interesting consequence. It just so happened that those other entities didn't have their data moved. Which, like, I feel like it probably should have moved the data, because when movement ends, it removes the data. Science-based. Oh dear. Dear Internet, I'm a 26-year-old lady who's been developing a science-based 100% dragon MMO for the last 2 years. Finally making my beta website now, I'm using my 3D work as a base to create my 50+ concept images. Wish me luck, Reddit, you'll be the first to see the site when it's finished. So what's the meme here? Is the meme that she's in over her head and this looks like shit? Is that the meme? Like... I had a professional level designer at a big studio mock me a major game development forum for posting about my team's upcoming project because I posted that I needed a program, and had therefore revealed that all I had was a good sounding idea and a website. The conversation got ugly, particularly when he started dropping vulgarities of various people, and the thread came to my defense, and I remember I felt a bit curb stomped by the whole thing. I guess, yeah, the meme is that like she has nothing here. I mean, I feel like there have been like a million posts like this, right? Like, what made this one take off so much? It's just one of those things the community latched onto. We're still hearing about it 14 years later. I'm glad I know the lore. Science-based, 100% dragon. Very such science, yes. I guess when I read this, I assumed that there was non-concept work that has done that she didn't mention. Is this a link? Oh no, it's just an image. Yeah, these Dargans are they're dragoning for sure. You're so freaking easy to manipulate. Did they ever, like, comment again? How to imagine the 10 dimensions. Oh yeah, just show my fucking emails to everyone. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Have you found a designer or no? Designer isn't... Well, no, I'm just working on this solo, so no. Anyways, yeah, okay, let's see if this fixed the fucking issue. I'm gonna guarantee you it did. Okay, chat, we need to find We need to find someone that's stuck. Okay, look for people who are stuck. Just point. Point if you see one. Do you see the stuck colonist? Point to the stuck colonist. What do you have bugs? Okay, I think we're good. I think we fixed it. Yeah. I'm not noticing anyone. Now, what's going to be interesting is I should profile this because it might actually be a bit slower. Now, so let's do a 2K. It might actually be a bit slower because more things are moving now. Okay, we're doing 2K here. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna let that soak for a bit. Let it soak. Yeah, I think it's probably a bit slower now. Okay, it's a good little trace there. Pop that bad boy open, and then let's pull up our last. Let's pull up our last performance results. Just give me that for each process. So yeah, probably velocity processor maybe is going to be slower. Yeah, that's slower. Why you no reading chat, bro? Because I don't want to do what you're saying. That's why. State tree, yeah, it's much slower now because now they're actually. Turns out I just wasn't processing a lot of them. Uh, 533 for ISM processor. That one's still good, which is good. Let's look at move 2. Did I look at that one already? 15, 12, 12. That one's actually, that one's still good, which is interesting. So it's really just velocity is a bit worse. Entity state tree processor is a bit worse. It's twice as worse. Jesus Christ, the state tree processor is twice as worse. Okay, that's bad. That's no bueno. That is no bueno. We're gonna run the state tree on the background thread entirely though, so. I saw a yellow NPC stuck. I think you're lying. Because we fixed the issue. Okay, let me commit this. I'm gonna commit the wait task. Get rid of the logs that we don't need anymore. Okay, so we're gonna just commit those two files. And we're going to say fix entities stuck in idle. Commit and push. Oh, I also increased or decreased the idle time. So that's probably a, like I went from 10 to 5. So that probably impacted it quite a bit as well. Push that. The rest of this is remove, inherited, I'll say remove base fmy entity data. Change some uObjects to weak pointers. Okay, commit and push. To improve performance, ensure your staggered process cooling is adequate. As overheating slows it down, you can Oh, okay. Thank you, ChatGPT. Okay. Okay, so what's next here? Should I just start slapping things on the background thread to get this performant? I don't know if I want to start doing that, because that's just going to be like a whole can of worms, really. I mean, let's just see how it goes, I guess. So, entity state tree processor. Let's just see how it goes. All right. So we're gonna do the. Do I make an async? Do I need to make an async one? I did already, right? I did an async one already. Yeah. Okay, then I just need to add the on complete. Okay. Let's see it. Things are gonna break. I am ready for it. My body is ready. Come on, live coding. Do you just want me? Okay. Sorry. Just say fuck it and run it with 2000. It's not actually crashing at the moment. Okay, there we go. Is in game thread. Well, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, so I guess I see... I guess I see why. Oh god, see, this is the kind of thing that I could edit the source code on. But I don't want to build from source yet, so we're just gonna have to slap a game thread on it, and clear it. How's this gonna work? Guess I'll need to pass the pointer to the world in there. And then the timer handle, which I hope is still going to be valid at this point. Maybe let's pass a timer handle by copy. So I don't know if that's going to get like cleaned up or whatever. Can I not do that? Wait, why can't I do that? Oh, it needs to be a ref. Okay. All right then. We will pass it by ref. All right. Let's try again. What are you doing? I am working on a video game. We're making some changes to our processors for the ECS system refactor that I'm doing. And yeah, we're just kind of chugging along on that. So I guess, what am I doing? Working on moving my state tree processor to the background thread right now. That is the current goal. All right, let's see it. Run it. Run it. Can anyone tell me about its project in detail? Can I know about it in detail? Where's the repo I can see? This is not a public repository project. It's an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite with procedural terrain and AI generated quests. Okay, so this is actually running it's actually running. Hang on, is that actually going on the background thread? Is this actually doing things? Okay, pause. I'm surprised this is actually working, honestly. Yeah, the state tree is indeed on the background thread somewhere. Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay. Stop. I mean, I'm just gonna start and stop it a few times here. Make sure it, like, cleans itself up and everything properly and whatnot. We're still spawning, that's why it's so laggy. Okay, there we go. Okay. And up. Okay. It's going pretty fine. I'm gonna stop it in the middle of its spawning. Okay, that feels good actually. That feels good. Move state tree processor onto background thread. One not moving. Oh my gosh, spare me. Spare me. Okay, I guess the next most needed one is the velocity processor now. So move that for each async. God, it's so long. Yeah, this one just runs every frame anyway, so no changes needed there. Live coding that. Yeah, I hope this, I should probably kick the async ones off first. We'll see though, this will be interesting. Okay. And now we're up to, we got like 10 FPS for moving that on the background thread. How do you sit for so long without experiencing back pain? That's the neat part. I don't. I do experience back pain. I actually find that when it's weird, like when I'm streaming, I actually experience less back pain. And I don't know if it's because I'm like subconsciously like posturing up to the mic or something, but I get way more back pain when I'm not streaming, which is weird. And I can't really like figure out why. But when I'm not streaming, sometimes I stand as well. Sometimes I stand as well, but when I'm not streaming, I stretch frequently. Okay, yeah, that's running swimmingly. And yeah, I have a gym in my basement as well that I use as well. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome. Okay, that was easy. And I guess the next one is the move to processor. This one does need the on complete. Let's get rid of that. I should refactor all those as well. The entities, I don't need one of those because it's on the base now. Okay. Is done with move. Is that supposed to be static? It is. Okay, so we do need the U entity subsystem base there. Okay. Okay, so move to processor now as well. Should we rebuild? I kind of just want to rebuild. I just want to rebuild here. Stage reprocessor. Am I using the right? We should refactor that one too. Entity subsystem pointer now just changes to subsystem pointer. Replace all those. Get rid of the member. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, we need to import over here. That's fine. That's fine. What you're doing looks fantastic. Thank you. I cannot understand it properly. It seems too hard. Do you, like, have the detail public about project after the live stream, or it won't be in public, just in stream? Are you asking if I am going to release the game one day? Is that what you're asking? I would like to. I mean, it's not a I just enjoy working on game dev. So the primary goal is to work on game dev because I enjoy it. Secondary goal is to release a game. This game specifically, but that's many years down the line. Okay. We have the move to processor on the background thread now. Does it still work? Yeah, I am not open sourcing the project. I don't think that that's something people do with their games. You know, when they've worked so hard on it, it's not something that they're likely to just release to the public to just copy. Look at all these guys. Why are they all conglomerating around that point? Is that 0-0? Yeah, I think that's 0-0. Now we're at 45 FPS now. They're plotting something. Yeah, it's pretty sus. Welcome in, Corrado. Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. Now, is that just a change that just happened? So let's change this back to just 4E, not that one. Did I just not notice that before? Run live coding there. Let's change our state trees back as well. So that's supposed to be like 10. And then we were testing with the colonist state tree. So let's go back to testing with that as well. So enemy warrior. Oh no, the enemy warrior is actually using the same state tree. Which it was not necessary. Let me change that entity data. I never changed that. Okay. Do you sell the code? No, you're... We're learning and understanding. Yeah, you can ask about any system you'd like, and I'm happy to go into detail about it. And I can even show you some of the code if you're interested. Okay, what the hell happened here? Yeah, I'm not in the business of selling code or like teaching people on that level. What are we doing here? Action bar slot tick? Should have asked how much he's offering. I don't care how much he's offering. I'm not trying to be a businessman right now. Trying to do game dev. And I would like these delegates to behave. Like what is this? Why is the action bar slot being all fucky? What is the pay? It's the tuple. Okay, it's trying to call this tick function or something. The action bar slot tick. Okay, I'll have to, let me look into the action bar slot tick. Oh, I need to, hang on. Yeah, we needed to change that. Okay. Okay, let's see what that tick. What was it? What was up with that tick function? That little tick funky wunk. I need guidance from any developer with ADHD, forgetting the code base, sleepless nights, anxiety, and head pain. My dude, I think your problems are not developer based. I think you should probably see a doctor about that. I don't think your sleepless nights, anxiety, and head pain are from coding. Action bar slot. Okay, what was happening in your tick function here? Okay. Nothing crazy happening here. Vista, hello, welcome in. I'm well, thank you. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well as well. Yeah, what would have made this like not go do properly? Cooldown material, I think, is probably always populated. Populated on init unconditionally. Well, I guess if it's not a valid class. Alright, that's I think I'm just gonna see if that one pops back up again or not. But we're trying to see why they were conglomerating in the middle at 0, 0. We're gonna check that out. So 0, 0 is like somewhere in there. That's 0, 0. I don't see a conglomeration anymore. Unless that's it. Is that a conglomeration? Where is 0, 0 at? Oh, Jesus. Okay. There is 0, 0. There is a conglomerate. They are conglomerating, all right. That's a conglomeration. Okay, so that maybe was always the case. We'll pop this puppy off the background thread as well. Pop that puppy off the background thread as well. Velocity probably is not the issue. That was fast. Okay, let's see if there's a conglomeration. A conglomerate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're big time conglomerating. So that, I think that was probably always an issue. Probably always an issue. Okay, so let's undo here. Put them back on the background thread. I want my performance back. Okay. I don't know. I don't think this guy's like, hey, I have ADHD and I'm struggling with it. And the answer this other guy gave was, dude, just use AI. Yeah, I don't think that's the answer to his ADHD problems. Okay, there's another non-weak object pointer. T-map, what was destruct items? Inventory component. Is that not that should be a, inventory entity data. That should already be a T-weak object pointer. So what more can I do? What more can I do other than have a T-weak pointer? I guess custom destructors to like set it to null or something. So we don't have a dangling pointer. I don't know if that's helpful or not. Every day we get one step closer to idiocracy. Yeah, the AI is accelerating that quite drastically. It's so crazy, like how quickly people became attached to it. It was like, I know we're at like year 3 now of having AI since GPT 3.5. But it was like within a year or two, people were like, "This is my emotional support." Bro, how do you keep moving? You're asking, how do I keep doing this every day? I think is probably what you're asking, because I enjoy doing it. And I'm very passionate about this project. And so this is what I want to do every day. This is fun for me. There have been times where it wasn't fun. It's like once you get the hang of it, once you learn more, it becomes more fun, at least for me. Okay, so now we get to figure out why we're conglomerating. So let's tone down the number of entities to something like 500. So I think I am at 0, right now. Yeah, I am at, well, not exactly. I think, yeah, that's 0. Okay, hang on. You. Which entity was that? 182. What's your data? What is your data? Date tree. I suppose I want to see that. I want to see move to. Yeah, move to was 0. Wander move to target entity data. I mean, realistically, that should never really be the case. Make sure our nav mesh is like, yeah, our nav mesh is everywhere. So like getting a random point and reachable radius set to 0 is probably pretty unrealistic to happen. So something is happening probably in between the move to task and the move to processor. What would you say your level of experience is? How long are you programming? I don't know how to answer the first part of that question, but I've been programming for a long time. Probably like 14 years now. Been getting paid for it for almost 10. Where are you from? I'm from the US. Yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to say something like, if this is dot equals, nah, I want it strictly equals to f vector 0 vector. Just want to breakpoint here and inspect something. Yeah, Ali, you should see a doctor. And potentially a therapist as well, who can help you with your ADHD issues. I assume you've seen one. If you think you have ADHD, I hope you're not just saying that, and I hope that means you've actually been diagnosed. Interesting that that's not happening. Now let's do it. I'm gonna change that to a dot equals, just in case we're getting some floating pointer issues there. So basically, if we're like, Now, I guess the next point of contention here is... Well, no, because I straight up looked at the move to data and it said it was moving to 0, 0. So I need to... Ooh, no, you know what happened? I wonder if it got moved and it's not. I should log it in here too. Log it in here. Or maybe this is not the same one. Because we add and then we get... Oh, this might be another of the same issue. Another of the similar issue where the data isn't the same. And so I add and remove this move to data. Recently tried to make a chess game and made basic AI there to play with. It took a whole month. Nice. Sounds like a fun little project. Okay, so yeah, we are getting here quite a bit. I'm gonna assume. So hang on, do we ever reach the other one? Okay, we do. Okay. Okay. So yeah, what is path points? Oh. Okay, so we're straight up just getting a path. Okay, so we're getting just a lot of pathfinding to 0, 0. So let's do find random reachable points. So here's where probably the issue is lying. If out location equals 0 vector, I want to know about it. Let's just rebuild. Let's rebuild. Okay, we're building. Oh no, I have to get going soon. No, I don't wanna. Okay, so I guess we're gonna just try to debug this and then I gotta get out of here. Unfortunately. Okay, let's see if we can figure out why we're getting like random reachable points at 0, 0 so often. What are you building? A video game. RPG Colony Sim Roguelite. Procedural terrain and whatnot. Yeah, let's do. I have the breakpoint. Yeah, let's just fucking send it. Okay, let's let it run for a second, actually. I want to let it run for a second. So 0, 0 should be like right in front of me somewhere. Oh, that's the move to. I wanted, oh, we never hit the... Okay, so now pathfinding is my suspect. And I forgot what I called that task. That was like find path. Oh, entity find path. Okay, all right. Spare me. Spare me from the minutia. So we want to do... What do we want to do here? So I want to see if the target location is equal to 0 here. Have you limited the amount of NPCs that can walk at the same time? No, I don't want to either. Okay, so live coding that. Live coding, God, what I would give for instant live coding. Ugh. Firstborn child, you can have it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Come on, please. Please. Thank you. Okay, we've gotten to the find path. Target location is 0, 0. Which is weird because this is not, the out location is not set to 0, 0. Instance data out location. Insane performance you achieve there then, sheesh. All thanks to the background thread. You just throw some unoptimized code in that bad boy. It takes care of the rest. I have 8 of them, so I have a lot of threads to put things on. Okay, yeah, so why is there this disconnect happening? Oh, it's not actually happening that much. Okay. Yeah, the target location is 0. Let me, I guess, check the state tree then. Okay, so we're binding it to the parameters move to location. So we would fix pathfinders for NPCs. Did you program NPCs to operate with their own neural network? No, the NPCs do not have their own neural network. That's that would be crazy. It would be crazy unnecessary. I wonder, does entity find path sometimes run before find random reachable point? Find random reachable point, that all happens within the interstate, yeah. Well, I wonder if it failed to find random reachable point. How often does that happen? Quite often, it seems, actually. Okay, so yeah, we should return failed there. Yeah, that is the condition. Okay, so yeah, we should return failed there. But hyper real, you don't need that though. You don't need it to be hyper real for it to be fun. Okay, if we return failed, then it can retry there. Hit the girl. Okay, so we're not hitting any of our other breakpoints. I think that fixed the issue. So this is the one we were hitting. So that's not getting hit anymore. We'll put one there as well. There as well. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that one might get hit a bunch. So let's remove that one. Okay, so now it's only moved to tasks that's getting hit. I think that the conglomeration issue, I think for the most part has solved itself. I think maybe these ones are just like valid. Yeah, that's even a midpoint, so that's not even. Yeah, I think those might be valid ones. So let's get rid of the breakpoint there. Let's crank up the numbers, baby. Okay, let's go to 2K. Son of a bitch. What? Oh my god. How did this, so this is our first threading issue, I think. Entity to index map. So F read scope lock. What's the mutex? Oh, I need to do it outside of this. I forgot. So move entity to here. Add, I have a right lock on the entire thing. What's happening on the game thread right now? I don't know. Yeah, this is our first threading issue. I knew we were gonna get here. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, so we're read locking right there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hop off here and get going. But I do think we fixed that issue. We just hit a different one. So I'm gonna find someone to send you guys over to, who is on Twitch. What do we have? What do we have? Fractal Grove with the doing some VR stuff. Let's see, do they do YouTube? Let's see if they do YouTube, or if they have that. Let me check them out. Let me check it out real quick. Okay, they are live on YouTube now. Do they have the redirects enabled? Let's see. I don't want to redirect back to my own stream. They don't. They do not have the redirects enabled. So sorry, YouTube. But I'm going to send everyone over on Twitch over to Fractal Grove. And yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out today. It was a good stream, solid stream. Got some things moved to the background thread. I'm feeling like we're getting back to where we started, you know? I feel like running everything on the game thread, it was super laggy, and I was just doing that for like stability reasons, basically. So starting to move things to the background threads, and it's looking pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna have to hammer through some scope issues, some scope block issues. So that'll probably be next stream. So yeah, thanks everyone so much.